you have 1 year till you join the program, try to focus on something that can differentiate you. If there is a sports you're really good at, maybe try to join a club for that. If there is something else you have, for example, if you're into non-profit, maybe try to invest more time with that organization. These are challenging times, like these times, not a lot of applicants will be coming with a story from the challenging times during the lockdown, how they maintain their calm, how they manage the situation, how they manage the work from home. I think a lot of good stories can also come from this. So every problem presents an opportunity, the way I see it. And when you're in lockdown, I think that there can be a lot of good stories that will come out of it. They can focus on that, leverage those stories. And other than that, I think what they can do is focus on all these networking aspects, because once you're in here, I don't think like being from Infosys, that really put me on a back seat. What really helped me go through, get my internship, get my full-time job, was how I used to tell my story. That's my personal opinion. I put a lot of personalization in my stories. I put a lot of conviction in my story because there's like real, true personal experiences. And when I share them, it shows on my expressions and shows on my face or how I'm telling those stories, how I'm connected to those. So it's really important to be able to narrate your story in a good way so that it's interesting for the interviewer. So these are the things you can do. And again, networking, I think, is the king. That's, you try your Infosys connections, might be somewhere working in different companies now in US. Tap on that network, connect with them. Your undergrad seniors, they might be in some of the companies now. Maybe they did their MS in US, or they moved on H-1B visa. They might be working at some company. Tap on that network. Don't let Infosys or TCS or Wipro be a hurdle for you. Leverage whatever you can out of it.
So first of all, before I say anything, I want to acknowledge you, buddy. You were a very hard-working applicant. PythaGURUS could not have changed you or anybody if you were not prepared for heavy lifting. Got it?
So you made me heavy lift. I remember that.
You were really hungry for it. Remember the time when you and I were completely confused whether you should come with me this year or not. Those 3-4 weeks when you had to talk to your family, you said, I'll get back to you. And it's so, what do you say? It's so eerie that I remember, how some moments are very important for you. I even remember the place I was sitting in when you contacted me the first time and you said, I'll come next year, and you actually came next year. When you contacted me the first time, I still remember I was in a hotel in Nainital. And he said, and next year, yeah. But you worked very hard, Vikram. You worked so hard, man. There's a lot of hard work in whatever you called in turning this around is commendable.
Super. No, thank you. But I think the credit goes to you also, because I remember you worked equally hard with me. I never seen someone else like working with me, as you were not working me as a client. You were working with as a partner. That was really that I found differentiating, and that's why I've been always referring people to you, because I know the job you did with me. And I remember that one day, because I was working night shifts, and you called me one day in the afternoon. I was taking a nap, and I woke up from the nap because of your call, and you started scolding me. You basically yelled at me, and I think that was the turning point for me, from where I started doing the mock interviews. I started doing more networking, reaching out to more people, so I have enough for my essays. So I think that was the turning point for me. I exactly remember that as well.